It's just spiritually principled that we have to be concerned with something other than our own life. If you are concerned with more than your own life, that's a big consciousness in the universe. And that's when the universe can come in and take you seriously. You know, you are awesome, but not because of what you do. What you do is an effect in the world. Science of Mind teaches that. You are awesome in the world because of the kind of person you are. Right? You know, didn't your parents tell you, you know, you do the right thing. I know you will make the right decision. Think for yourself. You know right from wrong. Right? And so that's what we heard when we were children, and hopefully that has stuck. But now, as spiritually mature adults, we have to add to that and say, this is also about the quality of my consciousness. So not only do I have to do, you know, the right thing, the right thing, I know, in a spiritual context is to be loving, is to be compassionate, is to be forgiving and generous, and all of those qualities. You know, in A Course in Miracles, it says, I am the love of God, and I am here to express that love. And that's a high and noble thought, right? That who we are is we are the manifestation of the love of God, and it is our mission to give that love into the world. So people who are still wondering, why doesn't my relationship ever really work for me? Why doesn't my career ever work for me? Why doesn't my creative expression ever really work for me? Just to make it plain, in case you've forgotten, it's because your focus is on me only, okay? What I want to get for me. So if you think the universe is revolving around you. Galileo got in a lot of trouble for saying the earth was not the center of the universe. Remember that? And so we sometimes think that we are the center of the universe. And it's like, wrong, I'm sorry. That what we have to ask ourselves is, what do I have to give to life? What do I have to give into the world? What do I have to give to humanity? People love to say to me when they find out that I'm a minister and I'm out in the world and I meet somebody who says, oh, I want you to meet Dr. Mark, he's the minister of my church. And people have to boldly proclaim to me, I don't do religion. And it's like, well, good for you. Hot diggity darn, good for you. You don't do religion. I just want to know, how's your life working, Emma says to us again and again, believe whatever you want, report your results, So the way I say it is, how's it working for you? How's it working for you, Let's see, you don't look very well adjusted, you don't have any money, nobody's around you, and you're sick all the time. Maybe, no, you don't do religion. Never mind, I'm not inviting you anywhere. See, and it's not about religion. It's about believing, it's about having faith in something greater than yourself. When people say they don't do religion, it's because usually their concept of God has not evolved since they were 8 years old. So the reason, God, I don't believe in God. I don't believe it's because we're not asking you to believe in the God you had when you were 8. Grow up, Ernest Holmes says, change your thinking, change your life. So if you change your idea of God, if you have a different kind of faith, a faith in something different, that might actually lend itself to your life being a tad better. Perhaps, maybe, I'm just saying, maybe. So turning to God is really about your perception of life, your perspective on life. It's about your participation. It's about where you participate in life from and what you bring to that participation. It's about your heart and your thought and your energy and how you use them on a daily basis, Then we say, well, God, how am I using my heart and my thought and my energy today? So again, in the Course in Miracles, it says, that the student must ask every day, God, where would you have me go? What would you have me say? What would you have me do, and to who? So what that is really that saying, God, use me. I want God to use me. And people are so afraid that God's going to make them do something they don't want to do. And people are so afraid. It's like, yeah, but how am I going to get mine? If God uses me, I won't have time for my career. If God uses me, I won't have time to have the relationship I want to have. If God uses me, and say, look, God wants to fulfill you. God wants to fulfill you. I think if I say, God, use me, I'm not going to get what I want. But see, that's how, by God using you is how you become fulfilled in life. It's how you become healed. In the process of allowing God to use you, that's how you were made whole. That's how you really feel a joy that is not based on something outside of you.